Most wedding insurance focuses on things you can't control. Storms, illness, vendors going out of business. Change of heart coverage steps in when the decision itself changes. If you cancel for personal reasons, even classic cold feet, this addition helps you recover a significant portion of your prepaid, non-refundable expenses. Think venue deposits, catering, entertainment, and so much more. It's not about expecting the worst, it's about recognizing that plans can shift and weddings are major financial commitments. If you're investing thousands in a single day, change of heart coverage can be the safety net you hope you never need, but are glad you have. Here's the surprise. Standard wedding cancellation policies usually don't cover a personal decision to cancel. They're built for external shocks, things beyond your control, not a change in plans. If you want protection for "we're not moving forward," look for policies that offer a cancel for any reason or a change of heart add-on. That's the key term. With it, couples and families can protect a big portion of their investment, even when the reason is personal. Without it, you'll likely be on the hook for non-refundable deposits if plans change for any personal reason. Here's the typical setup. Change of heart is an optional add-on you choose when building your wedding policy. If you cancel for any reason, it can reimburse a large share of covered costs, often around 3/4 of your budget, and it's subject to the limits of the policy. There's an important guardrail. You can't buy it knowing you already plan to cancel. It's intended for just in case, not just in time. And it works alongside other protections you may carry, like coverage for a venue that goes out of business, lost gifts, damaged attire, or even failed photography or videography deliverables. The earlier, the better. A smart moment to purchase is right after you book your venue or any major vendor, because that's when real money starts going non-refundable. Buying early maximizes your window of protection and avoids gaps. One timing rule to note, many cancellation-style coverages must be purchased at least a month in advance. No last-minute add-ons once problems are already on the horizon. If you're in planning mode right now, get quotes, compare options, and lock in the protection that matches your budget and your risk tolerance. If you do need to file, the process is designed to be straightforward and documentation driven. You'll typically submit vendor contracts, proof of deposits, and proof of cancellation. Both members of the couple, and if applicable, any hosts or payers, must provide brief statements. Insurers review what was prepaid and non-refundable and then apply the policy's coverage limits and percentage. Expect secure online submission, clear checklists of what's needed, and a support team to guide you throughout each step. It's never an easy moment, but a clean paper trail makes for a smoother claim. In many cases, yes, your venue might require it. General liability can cover accidents like property damage or guest injuries during the event. If alcohol is being served, host liquor liability is another common requirement, protecting against alcohol-related incidents. Here's the good news. Liability coverage is typically affordable and can be bundled with your cancellation or change of heart policy. That way, you're covered for both the "what if we can't have the wedding" scenarios and the "what if something happens during the event" scenarios. Two different risk buckets, one cohesive plan. This is a personal decision, and it's not about pessimism, it's about financial planning. It can make a lot of sense if one or both partners feel anxious about the investment, if a parent or host is paying most of the costs and wants downside protection, or if you simply want a full spectrum coverage for the unexpected. Think of it like a prenup for your wedding budget. It doesn't predict an outcome, it protects all parties if plans change. If avoiding a potential 5-figure loss brings you peace of mind, this add-on is worth a serious look. Here's the encouraging part. Wedding insurance is usually one of the most affordable line items in your plan. Standard cancellation coverage can start around tens of dollars, often under $100. Liability typically begins a little over that, depending on limits and the venue requirements. Even with the change of heart add-on, couples planning a $30,000 wedding often only pay a few $100s in total for robust protection. Prices vary by location, coverage limits, and dates, so always get a quick quote to see how far your budget goes. Nobody expects plans to change, but protecting your investment just makes sense. BriteCo Wedding Insurance covers cancellation, postponements, and much more. And you can get a quote in 60 seconds or less. If this helped, drop your wedding planning questions in the comments and tell me, would you consider adding change of heart coverage? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more wedding planning tips.